Turkey's indigenous air fleet is almost here. What's taking to the skies first?
One of Turkey's leading defense companies, Turkish Aerospace Industries, TAI, is coming out with new developments in the design, mass production, and delivery of homegrown air platforms this year. After completing a super year in 2025, the company CEO said on Tuesday. TAI CEO Mehmet Demiroğlu said TAI and the Turkish defense industry in general set new records last year, with one of the most important export developments being for the homegrown stealth fighter jet Kaan to Indonesia. Turkey's most comprehensive and most expansive export to date was close to $15 billion, marking a massive source of motivation for us at TAI, as well as for the Kaan program and for our country in general, he told Anadolu Agency. TAI also announced the export of some 30 units of its jet trainer, Hürjet, to Spain as the year wrapped up, demonstrating its success in Europe. This was a huge step for both TAI and Turkey, he noted. At the same time, TAI continued the sales of its unmanned aerial combat vehicles, namely the Anka and Aksungur models, throughout the year, while the testing of the Anka 3 continued. Having achieved export successes in 2025, the manufacturer is now focusing on deliveries this year. TAI will now hone in on mass production while still being involved in securing export deals. Our main priority is deliveries of the jet trainer Hürjet and Hürkuş and our unmanned vehicles, he said. We started the mass production of the utility helicopter Gökbey, and the deliveries of the craft will increase moving forward, while the new platforms of Hürjet will start flying. TAI is also introducing the P-1 prototype of its stealth fighter jet, Kaan, this year, which will be followed by a P-2 prototype later this year. The platforms we will use for main flights are currently under construction, and by the middle of 2026, we will see all these platforms fly together, he added. Demiroğlu also mentioned that TAI is working on the first flight of its 10-ton helicopter to meet the needs of the Forestry General Directorate. The company is also working on helicopters for the Turkish Armed Forces, which will be finished in 2028 before moving on to mass production. Meanwhile, the design of the renewed stealth UCAV Anka 3 is complete, and the platform will enter mass production this year. The Anka 3 will fly more stealthily with its ghost features in 2026, but we still have a lot to do in terms of prototyping and mass production, so I think TAI and Turkey will reach their desired mass production and deliveries as well as new sales in 2026, he said. Demiroğlu also stated that they plan to conduct the first flight of the Anka 3, a platform designed and manufactured in its final configuration for entry into the inventory sometime this year, while the deliveries of the Hürkuş platform, some 22 of them, will be made within the year. The Hürjet's first delivery configuration will make its first flight in the first half of 2026, and following the completion of test flights, we will begin deliveries, so stay tuned, he added.